it's Manda. Welcome to my channel. I'm about to do a little quick flip through of how I've started setting up my 2026 Acoshia Planner. I believe that's how it was pronounced on the videos. So this is 2026. I got it in the denim cover. It's got a funky nail polish name, but yeah, it's just a denim cover, cloth denim cover. The interesting thing about this planner is that we already went for a walk. I gave you a greenie. You drank all your water. What do you want? Go lay down. He's gonna be something else. He's gonna be needing attention. But anyway, so the interesting thing about this planner is that it's horizontal instead of landscape instead of portrait like most planners. So this is gonna be an interesting, what? You're adorable, but not right now. The good thing is he doesn't bark, but he is sitting there pawing me while I'm trying to make a video. All right, so next, so I took a bunch of copies of some of the pages and started pre-planning. They on their videos just say, take 2 hours to fill this out. I think I've spent like 4 hours trying to fill this stuff out, and I still haven't filled out half of it. I'm not a very good goal planner. I'm more task oriented, so the idea of doing something and checking it off is far more motivational for me than like coming up with this goal crap, right? But you know, that's not how everybody works. But yeah, so it took me, I think I've taken 4 hours to do this so far. So we have the front page here. I haven't bothered putting any of that stuff on there. Getting started, the hello page, discover. Okay, so first it goes through a 2025 year in review, and so it asks about, did I achieve my goals? In what way did I change from the beginning of the year to the end of the year? I filled all that out. An honest conversation with yourself. So you have, in what ways did I allow my fears and limiting beliefs to hold me back last year? I don't know. So I think some of these things I'm going to eventually either leave them blank or come back to them later. That's fine. What I did answer is, what things did I say I would do but never followed through with? What were my biggest distractions and energy drainers in 2025, and how can I actively change that in 2026? So I filled that one out. I get more pages. Did I live in alignment with my values? Like I've never actually thought about core values or like written any of them down. So I basically said that, that's basically what I said. It's something that I need to look into, right? How did I spend my time, and what does it say about my priorities? I answered that. In what areas of my life did I experience the most growth, and what prompted that growth? Not much growth for me, at least. 2024 and 2025 have been kind of like maintenance years and like acclimatization. My life changed drastically with my new job, so yeah, I needed time to just be baseline, right? Then there's, what are the moments where I felt most myself this year? I didn't answer that one. I'm like, oh, I'll come back to that. So looking back at 2025, so we have a new habit I started. I started swimming, but I had to stop because I broke out in terrible acne, which sucked because I really enjoyed it. I did end up going to the dermatologist in November, and they've given me a new skincare regimen. So I'm hoping if I go back in 2026, after a couple, they said it's going to take about 2 to 3 months for my skin to like, turn over and all that stuff. But yeah, so I'm hoping to go back. Best decision I made, moving into my new apartment, even though I just did that, like I really made that decision in like September, October. but didn't get to move until the 10th, till this month. So books that work that impacted me. So 12-week year and watching weight loss vloggers. Positive change I made. I started doing some physical therapy and massage therapy. And my favorite memory is we call it midweek mafia, which from Joshi Corinne. She calls her hang out with her friends that. So kind of adopted that name for me and my lady friends hanging out. If I had to describe 2025 in one sentence, this was a year of maintenance and finding my stride. And then there's like one thing I didn't expect to happen in 2025, one thing I wished I did better, my biggest learning, what I'm most grateful for, and what am I most proud of myself for. Then it goes into like the level 10 life kind of idea. So I haven't done this yet. I don't know if I will. I might make copies of this and do it quarterly. I don't know. Kind of like, Moxie Life has this, I think. So, and this is how you're gonna change this. I forgot that I have alarms going off at random times. But anyway, so this is in conjunction with the level 10 life. It's basically areas you wanna, I guess, audit yourself. Again, I have to figure out, I need to do some more research on how to use some of these pages. So this is one of those. And then I have, you have the me versus me. It's kind of like a Venn diagram. So you have your life today and how you want your life to be, and the accountability circle, which has things that need to change. So like from here to get you there, this is what you need to do. I filled that one out. And that's the 2025 review, right? And then so we go into the 2026 planning. So we have our year at a glance. You get into like more normal planner stuff, important dates. I need to fill that out. Your vision board brainstorm, which I kind of started doing. I do need to pick out pictures and put it on here. What's really cool about this is this comes out and you can just kind of move it around. And then your personal manifesto side. So which way does it come out? I think it comes out this way, yeah. So it comes out and you can move it throughout your planner. I do like that idea, so you can kind of keep it in your mind and you can use it as a pencil board at the same time. So I still need to figure out that. It's probably going to be a lot of the same stuff I'm going to use in all my other, all this stuff is basically going to be repeated in all my other goal stuff and my other planners. I think this is going to be just like the pre-planning brainstorming kind of planner. It's all going to be just highlighter and pen, and just kind of pre-planning in this. So and then in my other planners is actually going to be like the nitty-gritty work, right? 2026 goals. I have the first goal as losing the weight by my friend's wedding. I'm using my friend's wedding just kind of as like a like good, fine, like this is a definite point that is like a definite deadline, right? And then we have save money and cash for my friend's wedding. So these two probably, it's at the end of May, so it's gonna be over by a 6-month time, right? And then we're gonna have maintain a clean and tidy living space, and then we have save $10,000 in various sinking funds by the end of 2026, and then for relationships and stuff, I'll have message friends and family more, do like weekly updates with my friends, just be more in touch. And then we go into the goal setting for each goal. Not broken them down yet, like you said. So this is just the same pages. And so as I start breaking them down, I think I'm only going to do the first 2 goals. For quarter one, and then once I have those complete, I'll work on the other goals, because those are the 2 like most important ones that I want to finish doing. So that's goal 5. Then we also have letter to myself. I have not written it yet. Then rules for 2026. I've got to figure out how to use that. like the intention, the inspirational. I want to do some like photos, another sort of vision board. Energy management, so energy givers, people, places, and things, and then energy takers. I'm going to populate this as it comes to mind. I've never really thought about this. Then 2026 bucket list, again, have not populated it. It's probably going to be something that I work on through the year. And then 2026 projects, and what's cool about this is it's broken into quarters, so we would follow a 12-week year pretty well. I need to figure out how this part was intended to be used, but my Q1 goals are to lose 24 pounds, follow the 12-week year method, focus on following meal plans, do a no/low spend year, and then do a pantry challenge in January. So I need to figure out how to use this part. I need to watch the videos on the channel, which they have not put out 2026 videos. They have 2024 and 2025. So is that? I have my reading list. I probably gonna finish reading the 12-week year by next week. It's by Moran and Linnington. That's what I'm reading right now. I'm on chapter 13. So like I'm in the section where we're actually working on like how to do this. So basically I'm reading each chapter and then doing the activities in that chapter as I read it. So that's like fresh in my brain. And then we have, that's 40 of them, which one of my goals is to read a book a month, like a nonfiction book a month. So we'll see that. And then routine planning, the non-negotiables. I have, what? You're never this needy. Very needy today. Routine planning, non-negotiables. So it's separated into the personal and professional. I'm going to be doing this for like personal and then YouTube. I haven't decided. I'm going to like probably wipe that out and put another sticker on there. Or just cover it up and put YouTube. So for dailies, I want to get 10,000 steps. I want to journal or check in with my planner every day. I want to get my water in. I want to do at least a 10-minute tidy every day. And then I want to check in with my budget. And then weekly, we're going to meal plan, review action items and goals, do a Friday reset and a Sunday reset. They're two different things for me. And then monthly, so far I have do a goal review and update and do a deep clean. Quarterly, I have set 12-week blocks, so following the 12-week year, and then goal planning, of course. And then yearly, I have goal planning. I haven't really filled out this part yet. I was like, I've got to figure out what to do, what I want to do for that. And then there's this 365 snapshot tracker. I have no idea what that means. Got to figure it out. If anybody knows, let me know. And then we're getting into January, which I'm going to have a whole different video for setting up January. Blank page for notes. This kind of bothers me, but I think it's intentionally wavy because that's kind of like their theme is wavy stuff. Is that because, oh, this one's wavy too. Okay. So that kind of, but January has nice, like all in one calendar. And then you got your brain dump and your blueprint, which is like, this is just kind of dashboard. And then it goes into the weeks. So I'm going to use this for like meal planning and exercise planning because it has an exercise one and a self-care thing. So this is going to just be pre-planning. The one thing I'm going to have to remember is that this is a Sunday start. So probably like my last activity on Saturday is going to be start planning for Sunday. I think is what I'm going to do. I kind of wish, I get why this is here, but I kind of wish it was just a plain block. But that's pretty much it for each month. And then this one has the January scrapbook. So I guess you could put, oh, okay. So January has the review and whatnot. Cool. So that would be great for reviewing my goals. So that's pretty much how I've set up my planner for 2026. I'm hoping I have post-it notes. So I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm just going to put in a sheet for brainstorming. Some of these things that I haven't done yet. I just need to pull out my other calendar and do this one. We're gonna do that and that. I need to finish doing figuring out what the resources and milestones. I need to figure this one out. I need to fill that out. So we're gonna concentrate on goal 1 and goal 2. And then we're gonna leave 3 and 4 for later. 3, 4, and 5 for later. I'm probably just gonna type out the letter and just paste it there. I need to figure out what this means. I need to do that. Again, this is probably gonna be just another vision board. I need to figure this out. Energy management, bucket list. I'll just write it down as I want. I need to figure out what this means. Other than that, then we got my reading list, that's fine. Routine, I need to figure out what this is for. That's pretty much it. Okay, so I'm gonna just stick this page on the front here in case I need it. You never know when you're gonna need sticky notes. There's no pocket in the back. I was like, is there a pocket in the back? No, there's not. So I'm going to use this as a baseline to set up my other planner goals, but I hope you enjoyed me helping me try to figure this out. I don't know. As if you can notice, I got my big desk back, so I'm not using it with a small desk anymore. I have room. I have room for activities now. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a like, comment down below, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.